time on viewing Robo Cop 3. What happens on this week's movie, Robo Cop is starting to remember some more stuff and starting to make his own decisions, and OCP doesn't like this. And they make his doctor that operates on him put a chip in him, that way he won't go have his own free will. He'll do whatever OCP tells him to do. But she doesn't put this chip in him, and what happens is him and his partner go to a church where they found some homeless people at, and they're a part of this rebel alliance against OCP. And the reason RoboCop goes there is he sees this girl, Nico. And what happens with Nico, she gets separated from her parents, and her parents wind up dying, but she doesn't know this. Well, what happens is there's this rehabilitation unit that works for OCP, and they go and try to get all these people out of this church, and they wind up killing Murphy's partner. Well, Murphy goes crazy, but his programming doesn't let him attack OCP personnel, so he can't attack these guys. So he attacks the vehicles around them, makes this big explosion, and he gets everybody out of that church, and they go to this underground base, and Murphy's there, and he needs repairing because he took a grenade to the chest. And they go and get the doctor that works on him, and she's able to repair him, and they find his jetpack that was in storage because it ain't never been tested, and they lost funding on it. Well, she tells RoboCop that this jetpack can help recharge him, and then he remembers something that his partner asked him to do, and his partner asked him to get the people who killed her, and he goes after the OCP officers, and he's trying to get the head officer throughout this whole movie. Well, what RoboCop doesn't know is a Japanese investor of OCP has sent 3 of his androids to the United States to go after RoboCop. And while RoboCop is trying to get this rehabilitation unit director, he comes in contact with these 3 androids, and he gets rid of one, and the one that was fighting first kind of damages him a little bit. Well, then RoboCop goes to OCP headquarters where the main rehabilitation person is, and he's going to save Nico and his doctor because they get captured. And the other 2 androids are there, and they have a self-destruct sequence on them, so if they get destroyed, anything that's 20 meters blows up. So RoboCop winds up and then he gets the doctor and Nico out of there, and they get out of there just in time before the building explodes. And while this is happening, cops are going after the OCP rehab agents or whatever, and they're having this big war in the streets. And it's the cops and the citizens and the rehab agents and this local gang in Detroit, and they wind up beating the rehab agents and the local gang, and that's all that really happened on this movie. If y'all ever watch RoboCop 3, what did y'all like about it? As always, I'm not guys. Awesome.